No! Did they not play a game?
They didn't play one game.
Did they not play a game of FNCS? No!
Oh, no.
If you win this, I swear to God.
Ruined your math. You need to make a play. Oh my God, that's one.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Chocolate.
What the f? Oh my God!
G'day mates, welcome to another episode of Antics with Aussie, where I keep you up to date with everything going on in competitive Fortnite, and FNCS is underway, so we have so much to talk about. We have Benjyfishy and Savage coming first on EU with one of the most ridiculous starts to an FNCS season I have ever seen. I'm gonna show you some of those clips. If you haven't seen it, you're not gonna want to miss it. If you've already seen it, I'm sure you're gonna be happy to watch it again. It was insane. We also have Clix, Bizzle, and Illust, who in their first FNCS, first major tournament together since they've now formed, getting first place, and man did they do it in style. They were looking so insanely strong. So I want to break down some of their games, just give you a run through about just how good this team is looking. But it's FNCS, there's always a little bit of toxicity. If you guys missed it, it happened a little bit late. OCE, my home region, just had their finals round 1. If you guys didn't know, I already covered in a video, we do have Mr. Fresh Asian going up against X2Twins at Doom's Domain, and it got heated. I'm going to cover that a little bit, show you some of the clips. It did go very one-sided. Looks like Twins walked away at about a 5-1. I mean, Fresh right now, his team is struggling a little bit. They only managed to pick up 5 points in the first 6 games. They have 6 games tomorrow, but I want to keep you up to date. So let's just jump straight into it. Let me show you how ridiculous Benjyfishy and Savage first game of FNCS was. Benjyfishy and Savage managed to drop 40 eliminations in their first game. And now you might be thinking, oh man, I guess it was just opens, they weren't that stacked. No, they were stacked. There was a storm surge warning and they were over 5,000 damage above it. They went Doom's Domain. They walked away from Doom's with about 7 eliminations, but they just wiped every single trio they came across. They were wiping entire trios in like 30 seconds flat, like just absolutely ridiculous skill. And it was just purely mechanics. They were playing the fight smart, but they were just showing why they are one of the best mechanical teams in the world. Not only that, not only did they drop a 40 bomb in their very first game and win the whole tournament because they were really consistent after that, we had Benjyfishy pulling off one of the best solo clutches I have ever seen. This is such a good solo clutch, I'm not even going to talk over it. I'm going to let it play out because if you missed it, you missed out. Watch this one.
So bad.
You got a med, there's a med.
Nice.
There's an impulse, take the impulse.
Got impulse. It's got a lot of impulse. Impulse up.
Nice.
Try to get a tag on him.
He's flash fighting. Nice. He died, nice.
You bomb the grass ahead of them.
Got a kill.
2 people left.
Nice.
One v one.
Nice!
Oh, I'm
my
so
God.
good,
There's no
man.
way you just won that.
Oh,
There's
I'm
no
so
way that.
good, bro. Holy
What the fuck?
Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Aussie, it's just opens, calm down. But honestly, the way this team fought, they looked so ridiculously dominant. They were wiping entire trios of top tier pros in under 30 seconds sometimes. So as much as it's opens, I really want to see this team channel this into finals. But any team that can fight this well, who also has their competitive experience, I have really, really high hopes for them this FNCS. My only concern is obviously they are going a mythic drop. There's a good chance they will be contested. I'm really worried about how a lot of these teams are going to go in grand finals in a 12-game format, where if your team's struggling, you're going into day 2 and you need 6 games worth of solid games, where are you going to drop? The best drop on the map. I know you're going to be 50-50ing an insane team, but honestly, whatever they were doing wasn't working. That's probably where their sights are. But based on what I've seen today, if Benjyfishy and Savage carry themselves in the same way they did in the opens, they will destroy whatever team can test them. So I guess we'll have to see. But they weren't the only dominant performance that we saw. We have to talk about Clix, Bizzle, and Illust and how well they performed on NA East, because they were looking just as scary. Before I show you some clips of just how dominant Clix, Illust, and Bizzle were today, I just want to talk really quickly about why I'm so excited for this team. And the main reason isn't just how well they're performing as a team, it's how well they're getting along as a team. And that might not sound so serious, but I put a huge amount of weight into team chemistry, and I have not seen Clix or Bizzle having this much fun while still performing so well since they split as a team when they were playing with Commandment. Clix is playing so insanely well right now, and Bizzle is as well, but they're having fun. Their positivity and their mindset is on point. And Clix, when he said he was going to quit Fortnite potentially a few weeks ago, he said he was going to quit streaming. He doesn't want to play tournaments. He was ending streams during tournaments. He was just miserable. This tournament from start to finish, they were having so much fun and dominating while doing it. And again, I'm talking a lot about Clix and Bizzle here. I'm not talking about Illust. It's because the kid's a freak, man. This guy is so insane. He is definitely one of the best players in the world right now, arguably the best fragger in the game. So the three of them combined are such a ridiculously strong combo coming into this FNCS. And with Sweaty Sands, a drop spot that I rate very highly because it's a drop spot that while they've been contested by 4 or 5 teams, I think most of them will leave, but it's a drop spot that can be contested by one team and you can A, leave without having to fight them. There is enough loot, especially with the fishing holes, or B, if you're gonna fight them, it doesn't turn into a giant 50-50 like Stark Industries or even what Doom's Domain is in a way. So I have really high hopes for them, but let me just show you how ridiculously dominant they were in their first endgame. They got over 30 eliminations, and again, like Benjyfishy and Savage, you're probably thinking, oh, it's an opens lobby, it must have been dead. No, it had like 50 players rotating. There was Storm Surge, and they were 6,000 above. So let me just show you how insane they were.
I'm literally zero. Nice. There's still 2 trios. They're fighting each other right now. Please stay back. Place Max again. Get ready.
Oh my god, these kids are so bad.
Loot.
Fuck. Show me.
So I'm nuts.
Kill 2.
2v2.
I'm no mats.
I'm low. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Oh my God.
No mats.
Here, Matt.
Okay,
One left.
2v1.
You can't die here. I'm 1 HP.
I'm 2 builds.
Okay, get 2 trees.
Let's go on hold pump. Low ground.
Okay. Edit this.
Edit.
Butter.
Alright.
Now, I know I just spent a bunch of time saying how much fun they were having together, and that end game was really chill, but they started off focused, like this is our tournament, and as they realized how much they were dominating, that's when they started to loosen up, but they were still popping off. And I've talked about this on stream a few times. Clix doesn't even have a designated streaming PC yet, and you might not think that's such a big deal. It is a huge deal. This team is performing this well with one of their key players having ridiculous input delay and usually getting about 70 to 80 frames endgame. I cannot wait to see what Clix is like when he plays on stream on a designated PC. It is going to be insane. This team has a very, very good chance of winning FNCS. I'll put my name on that right now. If they get their drop uncontested, they are my pick to win FNCS. But again, like I keep talking about, it's going to depend on who contests who. But all right, we've talked about the positives. We've had 2 teams that have performed insanely well. We now have to talk about a team that hasn't performed so well, that has caused a bit of drama. It was Mr. Fresh Asian's team going up against X2Twins team at Doom's Domain in the first of the FNCS finals for OCE. And yeah, it was pretty brutal. If you guys haven't watched my previous video covering this, just to give you a brief kind of overview, you have X2Twins and Volks dropping on Fresh, Squeaks, and Carry On at Doom's Domain. And I don't need to tell you that this obviously is going to create a whole bunch of drama because you have the 2 biggest content creators in OCE, 2 of the biggest competitive content creators in the world now contesting each other. Obviously, both chats are going crazy. All the players are going crazy. And I just wanted to keep you up to date on how day 1 went. And it was definitely the Twins day. They won it 5-1. And the one time they did lose to Fresh's team, Repulse, Sync, and Forbes pushed from Stark and instantly killed Fresh's team anyway. So Fresh's team didn't make it out of Doom's Domain a single time out of the 6 games today. They ended up on 5 points total. And now you might be thinking, how did it actually sound from the team's perspectives? What was it like? Was everybody being civil? You know, Twins used to play on a squad with Fresh. They're good friends, right? I'll show you.
Fucking dance on it. Impulsing. Chill. He's running. Let's go. Grab a car or something. I say we leave it. I say we leave Vault and we just go get him. He's all the way out back, bro. No, let's go Vault. Let's go Vault. No, fuck off. Let's go. Grab a car. Grab a car.
No, John, get
no,
Vault,
shut
no.
up. Get taxi, Jesse. Shut up. I don't care. I'm calling this. Shut up. We're all getting in taxi and we're killing him. I don't care.
Oh, actually, Jordan.
No.
Remember stock, bro. You just gotta remember stock. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's get in. We're killing him. I don't care.
Go.
This is where we stream snipe, boys.
I streamed this whole tournament like I do with every OCE region. I did a viewing party. I was getting 4,000 to 5,000 viewers. Cheeky little flex. But also, I was copying this so much. I heard it all night. Twins are so toxic. Fresh is terrible. Why doesn't Fresh leave? Everything was breaking down and everyone kept asking my opinion. I'm very good friends with both Fresh and the Twins. I'm trying to stay impartial here. This is competitive Fortnite. It's trios, it's a competitive game mode with 50% chest spawn. So what that means is there's not enough loot on the map for everyone. So pros are trying to get their drop spot and they're trying to make other people not drop there. One of the main strategies is smack talking. Try and make the opponent look terrible, make fun of them. You saw Zate do it to Bizzle at Doom's Domain on NA East. It's happening in every region. It's not just the Twins. Yes, the Twins are taking it pretty far. You know, they're definitely getting amped. They're getting excited. But at the end of the day, I've got to show this as well. Squeaks and Carry On especially aren't treating it too much better. When they beat the Twins, they're not handling it much better either.
I can come bazooka you 2 times.
Bolsing.
In my box.
Shit on! 1-0 in FNTS, boys. 1-0 in FNTS. You guys are shit in game, boys.
So wait, they actually played the key card sit and spawn play again.
Yeah, that's calm, bitch. That's calm, bitch. 1-0 in FNTS, boys. Everyone send one in the chat, guys. Everyone send one in the chat, guys. Everyone go to the chat 1-0 right now, guys. Everyone send one in the chat right now.
The only person in this whole situation I do feel sorry for is Fresh. It seems like he genuinely just wants to play the tournaments. He doesn't want to get involved in all the drama, but unfortunately, Carry On and Squeaks are getting involved. You've got Twins and Volks, they're enjoying it. So I guess the rest of us just have to sit back and enjoy the content. Just know that you guys going into each of the streams chats and like talking smack and saying you're terrible or you guys are toxic, it's not going to help anything. At the end of the day, just try and do what I'm doing. Just watch it. Just understand it's competitive Fortnite. You have no control over it. If Fresh's team wants to leave, they can leave. If Twins' team wanted to leave, they could leave. It is what it is. Just leave it as it is. Hopefully it's going to be entertaining. Do I wish both teams would split off and go different drop spots? Yes, I would love to see both these teams do insane in FNCS. It's sad that only one of them, or most likely neither of them, are going to do well. The Twins still did well today, don't get me wrong. They still came in top 10. But at the same time, Twins, who are arguably one of the best teams in the region, definitely top 3, could easily do much better if they weren't going Doom's Domain. Even if they beat Fresh's team, you know, 4, 5 games out of the 6 like they did today, they still have Stark Industries pushing them. They're still getting away late. So I guess we'll just have to see how this FNCS goes. But I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it, show you guys what's going on, because you're probably hearing a bunch of drama. And depending on who you talk to, some people say Fresh should just leave. Some people say Carry On and Squeaks are being toxic. Twins are being toxic. The Twins are stream sniping now. It's all smack talk. Just try to stay out of it. All right, guys, that does it for another video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you made it this far and you haven't already, please chuck a like on it. It helps me so much. If you haven't already subscribed, you obviously enjoyed the content, so please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get 100K by the end of the year. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.